Welcome and have a drink at Willard's, presented by PowerBliss Enterprises, live from Keep It Real Central, where all we pour is truth and our conversation is 100 proof. Oh, hey, how y'all doing? It's about that time again. It's the number one contender and everybody's favorite bartender, your boy, the promo king himself, product 5 stacks and counting. That's right. Welcome to Willard's, where all we pour is the truth and our conversation is 100 proof. And we're gonna go ahead and jump right in. Fill your cup with something that's warm and make you tingle, because everybody loves it when I mix and mingle. And I know you see all of these bottles up here today. I figured I'd do something a little different, all right? I wanna give you something, a drink recipe that's gonna absolutely knock you on your ass, okay? And this drink right here, this is what you like to call a Long Island iced tea. And if anybody who's anybody knows anything, it's that a few of these and you're gonna be going home with somebody you probably shouldn't. All right. So as you see all of these ingredients now, there's always a couple different ways to do this, but this is the way we do it at Willard's. Okay. First we have the J&B. Okay. We got that good whiskey. Okay. We got some Absolute vodka. We got some Patron. We got the Bombay Sapphire. Okay, and of course we got the Jose Cuervo mix. All right, this is done on ice. Okay, you're gonna need a little ice to kind of stretch it out a little bit. It's gonna be full of alcohol. So let's go ahead and get it in. All right, so the way that we're gonna work this so we can stay and adhere to the 100 rule, we're gonna go with 20% all the way across the board. Okay, it's a beautiful thing we're doing here. I just love the sound of liquor filling my cup, much like I like the sound of a woman clapping them cheeks. Gotta get that Patron. Always use a high grade tequila, man, because for some reason or another, it seems like the right grade of tequila really can set off a drink the proper way. All right, the Bombay Sapphire, definitely a luxury drink around the thugs. All right, and they doing something right with this. I'll tell you that right now. All right, go and fill that joker up. All right, okay. Now, this is where it gets crazy, so I hope you're paying attention. Okay, so we're going to go to cut it. We're going to go with a little bit of mix, a little bit of margarita mix. Just a dab. Okay, just a dab. And now, but the Long Island iced tea is dark, you say. Okay, so that's why you're going to add the Coca-Cola. All right, want to make sure to get that right. Okay, pour that in there. That's going to give you your flavor. Okay, you let that ease on in. And this right here, I'm going to call this right here, I'm going to call this the club in downtown LA, because you ain't got no business being there, but after 12 o'clock at night, it's going up. And I say the same thing about this drink. That's right. Absolutely. Oh, what's up, man? What's going on with you, big boy? It's a D, man.
You got that Judge Joe Brown on here?
Just mix it and mix it.
You got that Bombay with Sapphire.
Hey, what's up, big boy? Let's look at this cat walk in on the phone and whatnot.
Business move.
Yeah, business move. Okay, yeah. The business is vagina, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, all right. I hit you. Okay, man, how y'all doing?
I'm good, man. I'm all right, bro. I'm all right, man. Hey, business is good here at the bar. I can't complain. You know what I mean?
I didn't mean to bring the bottle up to your bar, man. I just came off a party bus.
Oh, man. Hey, it is what it is. But, hey, man, I pour the drinks around here. So get that shit away.
You know what I'm saying? Just a little sip here and there.
Just hand it to him and then he poured the drink.
Oh, man. You're not doing none of that, man. But, hey, let's get on top of it, baby boy. What you got for me today?
Shit, I ain't got nothing for you, man. Willie Perry in full
You
effect.
know that ain't true.
Nah, hey, so y'all heard about Trey Sanders, right?
Oh, God. What now?
Yeah. Nah, your boy, it's pretty serious. This nigga got some rape allegations.
Rape allegations?
Yeah, Dylan Gonzalez. I think that's her name.
Yeah,
Oh, when you say Dylan, I got a little nervous, bro.
She got a twin, right?
She bad though.
She got a twin, right?
Okay.
They who?
Yeah, they used to play for I'm sorry, the University of Nevada.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
In Vegas.
All right.
Yeah.
There's some fine women that play basketball.
Supposedly,
I'm
you
gonna
know.
tell you. What's her name? Skylar Diggins? Oh, she can get it.
Oh, nah.
I want to make sure. Hey, I want to make sure.
I'm more of a Maya Moore fan. Myself.
Editor, I want to make sure that there's a picture of Skylar Diggins that's looking right pop up here on the screen because y'all need to know.
Well, I mean,
she's the business.
I give you Skylar. What's our baby name from the Sparks?
Oh yeah, Miss Cooper.
Cool.
Cooper.
Tia Cooper. How you doing, Tia?
Hey.
And she'll cross you up.
My heart belongs to Skylar. I'm sorry, y'all.
Yes, because you've seen the news.
Put up a picture.
Look at his face. He's seen the news, right? He's seen the news. That's why you like Skylar.
Put up a picture of Tia.
Suppose. Oh, you said Tia.
No, yeah.
Oh shit.
I want the editor to put a picture of both of them up.
I want to see both of
I
y'all.
see both of y'all.
I want to keep both of them.
But supposedly,
okay.
Now she's saying that this happened. I think she came forth like December 30th or something like that, and she basically is saying that he forced himself upon her multiple times. This is not even one time. This is multiple occasions. But of course, you already know Mr. Trey Songz himself. He's been denying the allegations, saying that I ain't. You know what I mean? Like I'm Trey Songz. Why would I need to do that? I'm always going to be
that. Do you know who I am? That almost never works.
Yeah. I mean, for certain people.
Because I brought my own bottle, I don't get a beer.
Look, I got you, bro. Come on now.
But rape isn't funny.
Serious.
No.
A lot of women I date, a lot of women, it seems like a lot of women out here that were in the 80s and the early 90s were touched on in some way, somehow.
Yeah.
But I will say this in defense of Trey Songz, that how does this happen on multiple occasions?
That's what I'm saying, man. There's a little where there's smoke, there's fire, bro.
You have to be invited to this, like, I know celebrities throw house parties, you get to go to our different
NDAs,
parties.
all that.
So I just want to know, how did this happen on multiple occasions?
That's what I'm saying. You remember the situation with Keke Palmer?
Right.
You remember that when she was in the closet hiding and stuff, and she, never quite came out the total details of that. But the perspective kind of changes when you kind of see the same things. That creates a pattern.
Right.
Right. You know what I mean? So
famous men have a thing with power.
Yes.
They feel like they can get any woman they want. And as soon as somebody tells them no, from what I hear, it's a problem.
Yeah, it's a problem.
But I don't know. I don't have an opinion. I'm not following on either side.
Of course, we don't know all the details yet.
Yeah, I don't know all the details and everything, but I just have a question on how this happened multiple times with this one guy and this one girl.
Yeah, this wouldn't be the first time.
Y'all gotta understand something, man. My granddad used to always say, the higher a monkey climbs a tree, the more he shows his ass.
Right.
So it's kind of a thing where, when you reach a certain point, you kind of looking down and you like, okay, well, who can I mess with? What can I show? What can I prove my influence upon? And a lot of times, like we saw it with what's his name, Harvey Weinstein. He's really. That's what I'm saying. These really powerful men that misused their influence just to kind of prove how powerful they were.
Abuse their power.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But fellas, I want to as usual, we have to toast. Okay.
Hold on, wait a minute. I got something for you.
You got something else?
Yeah.
What you got? Let me know.
Yeah. My boy Jason Walker. Rest in peace, first of all. But he was hit by an off-duty police officer.
I heard about this.
Now, the off-duty police officer claims that he jumps on his car, starts banging on his window and stuff, and he got out the car and shot him. But multiple witnesses say that,
including his wife,
said that he was just. The guy was walking across the street. He didn't see him walk across the street. Smacked him.
Oh, wow.
And then he smacked him. He was on the hood of his car. He gets out of the car and puts shells into him. You feel me?
So we wouldn't get caught or sued.
It's so crazy. You can't even be black crossing the street or just being, in the environment and not be considered as fodder to somebody who's having a bad day.
You can't even be black.
Right. But he wasn't even, it wasn't even the fact that he was having a bad day. It was the fact that he knew that because he was a cop that whoever's responding officer
was going to automatically think
your badge
more
than whatever's going on. That's just how they're taught.
Yeah. So Deputy Hash.
Deputy Hash.
Deputy Hash. In North Carolina.
Yes, sir.
When the video comes in,
Concord
as you guys will see, it's a bystander there who's recording right after the incident. You can see the body on the ground. This isn't a shot at white people because there's a white woman on top of him trying to keep him alive. But the officer, he was like, yeah, and there's a lot of hostility here. They're being hostile to me. And then it was a black dude. He's like, ain't nobody being hostile. We're not even close to you.
Yeah, you know, it's a lot. There are some good white folks out there that have our best interests at heart to a certain extent. But at the same time, understand that as a black person or just a person of color, you gotta keep your head on a swivel, man, and understand that you can be an enemy to people just because of the way you were born. You know, it's not right, but it is the current system of things, and we want to make sure that we be careful.
Yeah. If I can say real fast, and I want the camera really to focus on me, black people, this is real talk. White people, once they're comfortable with you, they will say and do anything around you.
Yep.
Period.
Black jokes come out and everything.
Because you're black, but you're not like the others. You're a good black guy. So it turns into a thing to where they just get comfortable to say anything or do anything. Same thing if I'm a black cop and I have a white partner and he does something.
I call it the Quentin Tarantino disease, right? Like Quentin Tarantino, you know, he'll say nigger in a minute on film. You know what I mean? Because he's good with Samuel Jackson and you know what I mean, and a lot of other black actors, so they feel like it's acceptable. Same thing like with Bill Maher, how they said that he feels comfortable saying the words and saying the things he says because he has sex with black women. Like, you know.
To Ice Cube's coming up on him and was like, hey, name.
You
can't do that.
You
can't do that. I'm coming on your show.
That's what I'm saying. But you see though, it takes one of our kings to make sure that we step up and let them know, you know what I mean, that our queens need to be protected.
Quick example of that, I was in when I went to Vegas for New Year's, I was at the bar, I was getting drunk, a white guy, we got into discussion about the Cowboys, he's from Dallas, so you know, we as Cowboys fans talking about Dak.
Nobody's perfect.
We're amazing. But we having a conversation about Dak and you know the how we can fix the offense and you know and who's going to be coming back during the playoffs on defense and stuff like that. So out of nowhere he goes, well, I'm not racist, as they always say.
Yeah,
and
that's where they go with it.
He said, I understand people robbing people. This is his, honest to God, was his comment and question to me. He said, I understand people robbing people. He said, if I don't have it, and I see somebody with it, and my kids are hungry or needing it, I'm gonna go get it from them if I don't have no other way to get it. He said, I understand that. He said, what I don't understand is why you guys are doing this to each other. And I told him, I said, if somebody lives 200 miles away and you live a certain lifestyle, and I want that lifestyle, right? But it's somebody that lives your lifestyle who's only 30 miles away from me.
Right.
I'm gonna rob the person that's 30 miles away from me before I will go drive 200 miles and rob you, because 200 miles from you back home, anything can happen.
I might not even have the necessary materials to make it that far to go and do that.
And he, that's the only question he had, but he said, you know what? He said, that makes all the damn sense in the world. And he said, that was the only question that I had about black people. And he said, you have answered it. And he was like, he brought me a couple of drinks, me and the ladies I was with. But
you're not tight.
Hey, I bet when he get
you're not tight.
Hey, I bet when he gets naked at the end of the night, he have a lot of more questions about black people too, because they wasn't born with hammers like us.
You just beating cheeks back there?
He's like, Johnson, what you doing back there?
Hey,
but yeah,
bro, playing music.
Absolutely. Hey, but as usual, fellas, we have to make sure that we give a toast, and I would just like to toast to rejecting negativity. Fellas, it's time.
It's time
to get real.
What else?
Raw.
What else?
And unregulated. Because right here, Keep It Real Central, you already know we are all about that big shot talk. Yeah.
You took my big shot talk.
Hey, what's the shot of the day, man?
Shot of the day is Juice. My dog Snoop. He came out with a new gin, and you know he's a spokesperson for gin, even though he said he don't even drink.
Oh, Indago gin.
Yeah. And Indago, I just want to make sure that that's up there by Snoop Dogg. Great. I actually went to the beach and had this for the first time recently, and I was faded. So thank you, Snoop, for that.
Gin, no juice.
Yeah, I didn't have no juice. It was all gin, and I was tossed. Trust me.
I can believe it.
Snoop, we salute you. And today,
what's the hashtag?
The hashtag is being an American. while black.
Huh. Difficult thing to be.
Yes.
Hey,
Yes, indeed. Difficult thing to be.
I don't know if you guys heard recently. Let me take this shot.
Whew.
Ooh, shout out Snoop Dogg.
Shout out Snoop Dogg.
I don't know if you guys heard recently, so you don't disrespect our marriage by saying that we have an open marriage, because that's not what it is.
Right.
We all know the news about Aisha and how she wants a lot of more of attention.
Yeah, still wants to be attracted to other men.
Yeah. We know that.
Well, she's married to a fucking basketball god, but anyway.
But we know that Curry hasn't said anything. He hasn't even approached or even spoke about it at all. It's been more all Aisha. So my question to you guys is, first of all, do you believe her? And if they are,
First of all, she playing the role. Now, allegedly, like looking in, it looks like you trying to hold your Christian face, the Christian household that you put out there that you portrayed.
Okay.
But in the same breath, we know how it is when you got money. We know how it is when
Will and Jada.
It's my bad. Will, I hate that you had to go through that. You feel me? You don't get it.
Hey, I don't cheat because I can. I do it for Will.
I do it for Will. I do it for Will. Nah, but in all honesty, I honestly feel like she's fronting. I honestly feel like they may have, because
Some kind of arrangement.
because we know how it is being a basketball player. Like you said, you just used the words basketball guy, because he is like the
Yeah,
number
he's like
one
a robot.
He's the number one, broke all the records for shooting.
Yeah, man.
Any type of shooting you could think of, he broke that record.
Ruby
3-point,
Rose.
regular.
Remember Ruby
you feel me?
Rose?
Ruby.
Woo! Hey, Steph. I bet. Hey, you should have did it, bro. I'm just saying, you should have did it. Ruby Rose.
I will say this, brother, and this is why I low key, I'm rocking with Steph. I don't know what his position is on this. He hasn't, like I said, he hasn't spoken about it. But I'm rocking with Steph because he's an NBA player's son. So I'm 100% sure, especially in high school, they was throwing it.
Yeah.
Because they was pretty sure on where he was gonna go. And then when he got to college, I'm pretty sure they was throwing it back then too. And I'm sure he was probably taking it at that time, because you were a young man at that time.
I think that man's still taking it.
It takes a lot to hold a black woman down.
True.
To keep them in your pocket like that, or keep them in your corner.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
It does, but bro, I don't feel that ties in with somebody like Steph Curry. What more would you want? There are people around the world that worship this man. Male, female, kids, and adults alike. Mm-hmm. Like, there are women that screw good men over on the lower levels over all day, just trying to reach the type of man that you have. Because of that man, and because of the persona you've shown to everybody, you have men that feel like you are golden because of the comments that she's made.
How high, but
Hey, this is not gonna be a popular opinion, but I don't think Steph piping like that. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think he piping like that, because quite honestly, even if a woman knows that her man ain't shit, she will not advertise it unless he not piping. It comes to the public eye facts. She's not gonna even her because she don't want to mess up what she has. It's clear she already has her money put to this. I hope they stay together. I'm all for black love. And even if they have a situation where it's an open marriage, again,
If we get that.